there is a sense of theater around here that I'm trying to break through. So let's see if we can have some fun with some math. For those who were complaining about the caps, the spending reductions, and the recent debt ceiling, for those that wanted more over here, for some of our brothers and sisters around this place that didn't think any of it was necessary, I need to break through and help this place get its head around the fact that we actually were allowed to negotiate on 11% of the spending. Remember, your government is functionally an insurance company with an army. The vast, vast majority of our spending is on autopilot. It's earned benefits. You earned your Medicare, you earned your Social Security, you max out your you work your 40 quarters, veterans benefits. You get certain things if you fall under a certain income, that's called Medicaid. You get certain things because of treaty agreements, tribal populations. But those aren't formula. We don't vote for them. Matter of fact, it's almost radioactive around here if we tell the truth that it's the vast, vast, vast majority of spending. So I'm going to do some of this backwards. A week ago Friday, two of the lead economists at Bloomberg, they call it Bloomberg Intelligence. You have to sort of go to the Bloomberg terminal to get this, but I subscribe to a couple things where I got the top line. And have you ever started to read something and you go, oh my God, what are they talking about? That number can't be real. And then you bother someone who has an actual Bloomberg terminal and they pull the full printout on it. Here's the reality. And I don't know how to get to folks to actually understand the math. The Bloomberg Intelligence, the two economists said their model, because Bloomberg has this fairly fancy model, just like we do at Joint Tax, at CBO, the Tax Foundation, everyone has their models. Theirs is fairly impressive. Their model said in 10 years we're at 130% of debt to GDP. Now understand, the cuts we just did, the rebalancing, the flattening, the slowing down, the debt growth that we just fought through in the debt ceiling, we sort of took ourselves from 119% of the size of the economy at the end of the decade, or 10 years from now, to around 114. And that's a big deal. You figure 10 years from now you have a $39 trillion economy, 1%, that's real money. So we pulled it down from 119 to 114. Yay! Matter of fact, I think I have a board on it. And then to read through the analytics from these economists saying, here's your problem. Interest is dramatically higher than we've been modeling. They see inflation and therefore interest running longer. They also see healthcare costs growing faster and larger. And if you actually think about the reading you've done this last week, because I know all of us around here read the technical aspects and, whether it... Sorry, I was going to get sarcastic. I'm trying to dial that back. You start to see we're seeing this huge, very substantial spike in Medicare spending. Turns out a lot of our seniors actually had postponed lots and lots and lots of procedures. You just saw one of the major health companies that caters to Part D, their stock just cratered yesterday because of utilization.
Hello, friends. You may receive much smaller monthly benefit payments very soon. Top analysts are warning Social Security recipients to prepare for a much lower cost of living adjustment for 2024. But there may be a silver lining in this situation for some retirees and seniors that have been forced to pay higher prices for their monthly expenses. My dearest friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video to hear about all of the details. Also, this coming Friday, to say thank you for being part of this community, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you'll need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning these weekly giveaways. Seniors on Social Security saw their benefits rise by 8.7% at the start of 2023. That raise was the largest cost of living adjustment to arrive in several decades. And it's helped some seniors shore up their finances and gain some buying power over the past 5 months and change. But many people say that Social Security recipients should not expect their 2024 COLA to look anything like their 2023 raise. Based on recent inflation data, the Senior Citizens League is projecting that 2024 Social Security COLA will only be 3.1%. So of course, that number is by no means set in stone. Social Security COLAs are calculated based on third quarter inflation data from the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers. Since we are not even at the third quarter of this year yet, it is too soon to say what the adjustment will be with certainty. But it is clear that inflation has been gradually cooling since peaking in mid-2022. 2024 COLAs is bound to pale in comparison to this year's 8.7% raise. The experts say that it is natural for seniors on Social Security to want a giant raise in 2024, but a smaller raise is not that bad because it's an indication that inflation is not as rampant. With inflation cooling, retirees may have a much easier time keeping up with their basic expenses in 2024, including their utility bills, grocery expenses, and transportation. It is a good time to start saving extra money just in case next year's COLA truly disappoints. The biggest issue right now is that millions of seniors do not have savings to fall back on to supplement their Social Security income. New data has revealed that seniors are one group that has been hit hardest by the crisis. We also do not know what next year's Medicare premium hikes will look like. Those can easily erode Social Security COLAs. The SSA announces upcoming COLAs in October, so we won't know what next year's raise looks like for quite some time. And between now and then, we are expecting to see different projections come through. They may be larger or even smaller than 3.1%, depending on what upcoming CPIW readings do look like. A group of Republican lawmakers brought changes to Social Security back to the table as Republicans seek to curb government spending and balance the federal budget. The House Republican Study Committee unveiled a new blueprint that proposes changes to Social Security, including raising the full retirement age to 69 instead of 67 years old. Starting in 2026, according to this proposal, the full age of retirement would increase by 3 months per year, excluding those who are already retired or nearing retirement. But raising the retirement age could mean decreased payouts for those who retire early. The proposal also suggests that it would shore up the solvency of Social Security, but did not go much into detail. Lawmakers in both chambers of Congress have been trying to figure out how to fund Social Security ahead of its insolvency in the year 2033, when its trust funds will be fully depleted. Republicans argue that failing to fix the funding shortfall for Social Security may lead to a 23% cut in benefits. GOP Representative Ben Klein told reporters the budget would implement common sense policies to prevent the impending debt disaster, tame inflation, grow the economy, protect our national security, and defund Biden's priorities. Democrats, however, have pushed back on the new blueprint, opting to fund Social Security through higher payroll taxes and more taxes on the country's elites. Social Security was a top issue for lawmakers amid their debt ceiling negotiations. But an agreement that was finally reached last month that included cuts to federally funded programs, and Social Security was not one of them. So, dear friends, what do you think will happen to Social Security by the year 2033? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Well, my amazing and most beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Monday. My dearest friends, thank you so very much for being here and for being part of this community. To say thank you, I'll be giving away more Walmart gift cards this coming Friday. My friends, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and comment below the keyword or each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, my friends, of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.